Welcome to Vegas, baby! This is the existential experience, and I'm finally here. So excited right now. I can't believe this right now. Woo! People are excited too, right? Anyway, today's video is going to be very quick because there is less time and so much to do here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about David Data's book, The Way of the Superior Man. Well, this book came to me a year and a half ago while I was going through my harsh breakup, and this was the perfect time when this book showed up, and it was a lot of things that I learned from it, and it helped me deal with it as well. Now, the book is quite detailed, and it talks pretty much about how relationships and sexual polarity works, right? And how's it going? How's it going?
I was just photobombing. You're trying to.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Lindsay.
Lindsay. Hi, Lindsay.
Hi.
Have you read the book The Way of the Superior Man by David Data?
I have not, and my girls are leaving me, so I have to go.
Okay. Tell me one thing though. Tell me one thing though.
Sure.
What do you like in a man? What are the qualities, three qualities that you like in a man?
Confidence.
Yes. And
Drive.
drive. That's a good one. Yes. And third one. Last one.
Humor. It needs to be funny. It has to be funny.
That's so cool. So thank you so much, Lindsay. So that was a random rendezvous with a stranger, but that's cool. That's cool. So let's continue with what I was talking about. As she said, drive, humor, and confidence. Those three things, as she mentioned, they're quite similar to what David Data talks about in his book. All right. Now, he says that a human being or a man lives his life in three stages. Stage number one is where he is focused on selfish growth. So whatever energy he's expelling, whatever work he's doing, or money he's making, he's using that for his own needs, like food, physiological needs, house, traveling, and stuff like that. So that's stage one, okay? It's all about me. It's all about self in stage one. In stage two, however, the man grows in wealth and his experiences, and he's not satisfied enough by just satisfying his basic needs. So he starts serving the community, the family, and friends and stuff. So in stage two, he is doing everything for other people. All right. Now, then comes stage three. In stage three, what he says is that superior man actually doesn't even give a shit about what people say. He doesn't give a shit about people if people support him or if people criticize him or people also not even receive his gift. But he lives his life as a gift. His life is giving. His life is all about just living his purpose and giving, no matter what happens to him and no matter how people take his gift. So these are the three stages he talks about in the book. Now, moving forward, he talks about two things, masculine energy and feminine energy. And this is where a lot of people get confused because when I say masculine energy, it doesn't mean a man, or when I say feminine energy, it doesn't mean a woman. What he says is that both masculine and feminine energy are there in both men and women. Everyone has it. The percentage varies. Some people are, mostly men are more identified with their masculine energy, and women are more identified with their feminine energy. All right? So what happens is that it could be one way or the other as well, right? Women could be also identified with their masculine more, or men could be identified more with their feminine. That could happen, right? How did he define a feminine energy or masculine energy? Now, he hasn't given a clear-cut answer, but he has used many examples, many words, many cues to give you a glimpse of what feminine energy is. Okay, so he says that feminine energy is all about change. It's all about movement. It's all about the weather patterns, the life itself. You know, that's all feminine energy. The sunset, the ocean, the waves, the colors, the financial situation, the bank account, all of that, the political situation, all of that is feminine because it's never constant. It's always changing. That's why. All right. And what is masculine energy? Now he says that masculine energy is something that is constant, that is unchanging, and the words that he has used is blissful emptiness. That's what he uses. Blissful emptiness. He uses other words like pure consciousness. He uses other words like end, resolution, death. All of those words for masculine energy, because men always want to come to a conclusion. Men just want to just get it done. You know, they're all about bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. However, the feminine energy is about just embracing, you know, expressing love and stuff like that. So that's how he defines masculine and feminine energy. Now, how to find the purpose of life? All right. So that's the question. How to find the fucking purpose of life? And that is the biggest question out there, right? Here's the thing. The purpose could never be found with mind, because mind is always changing, right? So where do you find it? You can only find it in the dimension of depth, as he says. So one day, so again, mind is always unchanging. So when you wake up in the morning, you might want to become an actor. Next day you wake up in the morning, you might want to become an artist or a painter. Yes, you're on TV right now. One day you wake up, you might want to be a writer. Or someday you wake up, you might want to be an engineer or a doctor or stuff like that. So if you're thinking of your purpose with your mind only, then you're gonna have changing answers every single day, because mind is unchanging. Mind is feminine, right? But there is another dimension that exists, which is not the mind, which is sourced in depth. Okay. Here, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Awesome.
I hope you're having a really wonderful night.
I'm having a great time.
You sound like you were really in deep thought.
Yeah.
He was really in deep thought.
What's your name?
My name's Justin, last name Case.
Justin, what do you like about women? 3 things you love about women.
I'm a woman lover. I love women so much. I'm not married.
So 3 qualities in women that you fucking adore.
Oh man, it's the eyes. Number 1, it's got to be the eyes.
The eyes.
And then
number 1. Okay,
number 1 is the eyes. If you got some beautiful eyes, you got me. You got me.
All right. Number 2.
Number 2. I mean, you know, black guys love ass. They love the ass.
The ass.
If you got the whole wide world in your swirl, you got me.
All right.
You know, I want to live on your planet and go green.
Oh yeah. And number 3. Number 3,
okay, it's the feet. Okay, number 1, you gotta have some beautiful feet.
Oh.
Because you know, I mean, I like to look at the feet, the leg action. I really want to see the whole legs. I mean, some women out there with curves now, but I mean, really, it's the whole leg. That's really a really hard question.
Your answer is honest, and
the legs, and then the feet.
And feet and the eyes. Starting from the bottom, and now we're here.
Oh yeah. Starting from the bottom,
now we're here.
Hey.
Starting from the bottom,
now we're
here.
You know, here it is. Hey.
Yo, nice time with you.
No problem, man.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for your contribution. So I was talking about the purpose, and I got a little distracted there, but that's okay. We're gonna keep going on. So purpose could be expressed in various art forms, in various jobs you might take up, work or career you might take up. But the real purpose is sourced in the depth. He didn't define what it could be. He only gave certain pointers, all right? So what it could be, what the purpose could be just to evolve as a human being. It could be living at a higher frequency than you are right now, or something else. I don't even know. So we are all on a self-exploration path, right? You are on yours, I'm on mine. So this is what I understand from purpose. The expression could be anything. The expression could be your art, again, as I said, your work, your purpose, whatever. Look at this beautiful girl there. Anyway, it's Vegas, baby. We're having fun, right? But the purpose is unchanging. The purpose is about evolution. So that's the purpose. Now, let's talk about the most interesting topic, and that is sexual polarity, which could also be turned as intimacy. Intimacy. All right. So, what is sexual polarity? Now, sexual polarity is basically an arc between masculine and feminine energy. And sexual polarity is an arc between masculine and feminine energy. All right. Now, let's say, now David Data says that if you want to receive a quality from your partner, then you would have to relinquish the quality within you that you want to receive. What does he mean when he say that? Well, what he means is that, let's say if you're a man, right, and you want to receive some feminine energy in your life, then you would have to relinquish all the feminine that is within you, which may mean that you'd have to be very constant, you'll have to be very quick and certain with your decisions, and you would have to be trusting your partner's feminine more than your own feminine. So you would not be looking in the mirror and checking out your own hair or your own clothes or your own radiance and be turned on by that. What turns you on should be your woman who embodies all kinds of feminine energy about herself. As the man says, he likes the ass, he likes the eyes, the legs, and whatnot, right? And what it really means, like that's a very, I would say that's a very honest answer coming from a man himself. I was not even prepared, he just walked in, right? Very honest, because all those parts, the curves and the legs and the ass and the eyes, what is this? What is that? It's basically the feminine energy, which is the landscapes, the sunsets, and the stars and stuff like that, right? Expressed in a woman's body. How are you doing, ladies? Here in Vegas. Go more ladies. Hello. Okay, come here. I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
One very quick question. You can come too. So, look at the camera. Tell me, what are the 3 things you find attractive in men? 3 things that you find very sexually attractive.
Pretty clean teeth.
Kindness.
Beautiful smile.
Beautiful smile.
Gentle.
Gentle. What about you?
I like the personality.
Personality? Yeah.
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor? Yeah.
Sense of humor, kindness,
Kindness.
trustworthiness.
Trustworthiness and kindness.
Integrity.
Integrity is a really good one.
And a
That's
big
more than
paying
3.
job.
I thought you big what? Paying job. Okay. Okay. And that's awesome. That's awesome. No, I was talking about feminine energy and masculine energy in the video, and this is exactly what I read in the book, and that's very spot on. Thanks for your contribution. Thank you so much. Have fun. Vegas, baby. Woo! All right. So you can see it. Like even these ladies, they talked about all those characteristics that David Dera in his book mentioned by what masculine is, the trustworthiness, the decisiveness, the confidence, the kindness and stuff like that, the giving attitude, all of those things. It's very common. You ask anyone, right? Now, sexual polarity can only be created if there is an arc of energy between your masculine and her feminine, right? So now, let's say if a woman is seeking masculine in her life, what does she needs to relinquish within her? So I was talking about this. You should be relinquishing all the qualities within you that you want to receive from your partner. So what's the woman gonna do? Woman's gonna do this. Woman's gonna do this. She's gonna trust in her man's masculine more than her own masculine. She's gonna trust and in her man's decision making more than her own decision making, right? And he's gonna appreciate all of those things, and that brings her into the feminine pole of the energy and brings the man in the masculine pole. And if that's not there, if she's trusting her own masculine more than her man's masculine, then there's a good chance that the sexual polarity will be missing in that kind of relationship. So I thought this was a really interesting topic, and I put some light on it. Tell me what your opinions are, and you know what? Just share with me. Leave a comment or something. Throw a like. Subscribe would be awesome. This is Vegas, and look at this. How beautiful this is, and I can't express in words anymore. Woo! This is experience, baby.